The only people who don't want to disclose the truth are people with something to hide.
When I went ahead and I contacted the Joint Terrorism Task Force, and I signed up with those people, with those agencies and several different agencies, and began an operation where I was just a magnet. I was set out there to attract the worst of the worst, and frankly, it worked. I mean,
wait a minute. You were sent out. You were sent out by whom?
I was sent out for. Well, I can't really say exactly who, but I was sent out by agencies to go out and attract or investigate whatever I can do to find out who's who, what's what among these groups. When I say groups, I'm talking about Second Amendment groups, Patriot groups, alleged Patriot groups, militia groups, all kinds of groups. And you wouldn't, I mean, I was shocked to realize that I've been getting contacted by what they call sovereign citizens, and I didn't even know what that was until a few
Are you saying, sir, that you were not expressing your own views on these videos, but rather you were put up to this to attract extremists?
Well, like I said, I've always been Second Amendment. I always believe in the right to keep and bear arms, the whole 9 yards. But what was done with the videos were, they were purposely put out to attract a certain kind of entity throughout the country to bring in the worst of the worst.
Put out by whom?
They're put out by me, and they're put out by the people that I worked for at the time.
Were you not working for the police department of Gilberton, Pennsylvania?
No, I wasn't. No.
Were you working for the federal government?
Yes, correct.
So you're saying the feds...
I can't say what agency.
You can't say what agency?
No, I can't say what agency.
But a federal agency, unbeknownst to your bosses in Gilberton, unbeknownst to the mayor or to the town council or town board in Gilberton, you were doing this work for the federal government to try to attract the worst of the worst.
Correct.
And that you use these videos as not an expression of your own views, but as a way to get other people to respond?
Correct. We used them as a tool, and they worked overwhelmingly.
Well, why wouldn't your police force, since it's also a government agency in Gilberton, have been in on this so you wouldn't have had to lose your job?
I couldn't tell anybody. I couldn't. I just couldn't. It's complete deniability. I could not say a word to anyone about the operation. So, again, it was bigger than me. I've seen an opportunity to advance my law enforcement career, and there was no way I was going to turn it down.
Were you promised? Is this the first time you've revealed this?
Yes. Unfortunately, it was a volunteer work because I was a law enforcement officer, and you can't get paid for that. But I got reimbursed for going to different places, and
so you were paid for this, for some of this?
Just reimbursed. I didn't get paid a salary like I was paid. I was given travel expenses.
By whom? By whom?
Again, I can't. By certain governmental law enforcement agencies.
Is your job done now with this?
I'm finished. Yeah. Yep. I'm finished. I'm going to be.
But are you out of work?
About it. No. I still get a paycheck, but I don't get a paycheck from the government. I get a paycheck from my retirement. From my retirement.
You also have a reality show, do you not, in production?
No. Well, it's still in the works. I didn't get. We didn't sign yet. We signed to get one in the works, but we didn't sign to actually get one started.
So what made you decide at this point to come forward and reveal all this?
You have my full support. I truly believe in what you're doing. You're an attorney. You're a doctor. I checked you out. You're not... Mike Zulu, he disgusts me. To bring law enforcement officials into a room and pretend to be a detective, a lieutenant, a commander, some kind of a chief. He's a liar. All he is a liar. He's a mouthpiece. He's looking to write another book. I'm not looking to write a book. I'm not looking to make a movie.
The only people who don't want to disclose the truth are people with something to hide.